would the executive actively steering the industry towards centralized AI suddenly pivot his rhetoric to warn against it? In the summer of 2026, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella delivered a public warning. He stated that the political economy simply would not tolerate a future where a few massive AI models eat everything they see. It is an incredible critique, mostly because of who is making it. Nadella oversees a 27% stake in OpenAI. Since 2019, Microsoft has poured nearly $14 billion into the exact concentration of AI is now warning the world about. Microsoft is also the primary architect driving the physical expansion of this industry. In a single quarter, the company spent $37.5 billion entirely on AI infrastructure and data centers, a 66% year-over-year increase. Why would the executive actively steering the industry towards centralized AI suddenly pivot his rhetoric to warn against it? The shift is driven by the reality that the underlying math of Microsoft's business model simply broke. By late 2025, Microsoft's flagship AI product, Copilot, was facing a serious problem. Survey data revealed it was actively losing its share of paid subscribers to Google's Gemini. But losing market share wasn't the biggest threat. The real issue was how people were using the software. This bar chart illustrates the problem. Users were shifting to agentic AI, where the AI doesn't just chat, but actively executes multi-step coding or workflow tasks. Those agentic tasks consume up to 1,000 times more compute tokens than a standard text prompt. Microsoft was charging a fixed $30 a month for enterprise Copilot seats. When you have users running heavy agentic tasks that cost thousands of times more to process, a flat subscription fee mathematically cannot cover the explosive compute costs. To survive, Microsoft was forced to change its pricing structure entirely. They shifted Copilot to usage-based billing, introducing Copilot credits so that heavy enterprise users would actually pay per task rather than writing on a flat rate. Internally, they called this heavy usage token maxing. The sheer expense of token maxing proved that Microsoft could no longer rely exclusively on massive, wildly expensive frontier models from OpenAI or Anthropic if they wanted to keep their software margins intact. They needed a cheaper engine,